Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Just thought I'd do another update on the Reefer 350. What I've done over the past couple of weeks and over the past week or two. So yeah, heading straight onto it. Corals are all looking really well. Tank's coming on really good at the moment. A lot of growth, a lot of new growth. Fish are happy. Yeah, everything seems to be doing really well. But heading on to the main point, and that is that I have finally added the Clarisea to the tank. Now, few things what I have to mention to you. The first one is if you have the Reefer 350 with the valve which is already here, you're going to have an issue, because as you can see there's hardly any movement, any room there. Literally maybe 3-4 mil, which is not a good idea. So what I've got to do is I've cut the pipe, which I've cleaned the sump. As you can see, this is the normal 32 mil, goes into a 32 mil 90 degree, and then goes into the Clarisea. When the water chain, it raises up in the water chamber to here, then the float valve, which is here, switches on. It rises up, and that's what turns the motor. And just as we speak, it does it, and then it lowers the water again. Fantastic bit of kit. It's only been on a few days, and as you can see, the dirt. But the good thing with it, because it's got this it's like probiotic coating on it. It's completely bone dry, so it's really good. Doesn't smell or anything. So what I've got to do is I've ordered some piping. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut the pipe around that area there, because it says the higher you have the Clarisea, the better. I'm going to cut it there. I've ordered another 90 degree elbow. The pipe that I've already cut, I'm going to extend it just over about 2 to 3 inches over this side, so the Clarisea then will be moved over slightly here, and then we'll be able to fit it as we have now. Because of this should be the opposite way around, and this should be here, because you can have it on like a bracket, which is this here, so this can move backwards and forwards, which is a good thing. Yeah, that moves backwards and forwards, so that can be flush on this side, whereas this now, because of the shape of the moulding, the door will not shut, as you can see. So the door, I've had to keep this cup here just on the floor, because as you can see, when I finger, it's actually closing on the door, and the door is not actually shut. So just a thing to point out, that is the issue you will have if you've got a Red Sea 350 with a version 3 sump configuration. You are going to hit problems. So yeah, but cutting out all the baffle, that was another story completely. When people say it takes, you know, up to 3 hours to do it all, they're not lying, look guys. It was a big task, to be truthful. Just never seemed ending. I cut it out, used about 7 blades, Stanley blades, to cut it. It was just a nightmare trying to rig it out, because you're always wary that you don't want to crack the sump. That would have been a catastrophe. So Yeah, it was a bit of an issue, but we got there in the end. And yeah, I was really happy. I'm really happy with the way it's working. It's fantastic. It stops all these filter socks and these filter cups with the media, which is a bugbear, I think, to any reefer. But yeah, that's the major thing. So now everything is all up and running. So really, I only have to go into the sump for just to take the skimmer cup off, really, to be truthful, and to replace Rofos, which I only replace every maybe 2 to 3 months anyway, because I will put a little tiny bit in there because my phosphates are fairly low. And yeah, now that I have the Clarisea directly plumbed into my flow, I'm thinking I don't really need to use the carbon, really, because as you can see, the water quality is absolutely crystal. It's been in a couple of days. It's absolutely fantastic, the water quality on it. Can't fault it, guys. Yeah, nothing I can really say to it. You can just by looking at the photo and the pictures and the video I'm shooting here, you can see corals are loving it. The clarity of the water is crystal clear. Growth is brilliant. So yeah, really happy. Here's the little scully that I've shown in previous videos. It was more green when I got him, and now, as you can see, it's definitely more coming out red or pinky salmon type thing. This is a Duncan. He's getting more and more heads. I think he's getting another 3 or 4 heads on it, so that's really good. As for the green, I always forget the name of this. I thought it was a digitata, but it was corrected, so that's just growing into a bush. As you can see, I'm going to have to start fragging these 3. The green one, the bird's nest at the back, and the Stylopora, and they're all connecting into each other, so that's going to have to be fragged. The candy canes, basically I super glued these using the Gorilla Glue onto the rock, maybe, God, when I first got them, only 6 months ago, 5-6 months ago, but there was only like 3 or 4 heads on it then. Now there's well in excess of 25-30 heads on it, and I'm thinking I might have to start to flag this one, because it's getting a bit of coral warfare with the purple torch there. So I think they're beginning to sting each other and have a bit of a fight. So that's gonna have to I'm gonna have to address that. But I don't really like using the putty stuff because it sends me skimmer crazy. So we'll have to try and figure out something new. This GSP, when I cut it and fragged it, as you can see, it's actually growing onto the sand. Don't really know how that's happening. I always thought it stayed on a rock, so I have to keep an eye on that. But I absolutely love this neon. And talk about GSP, the GSP at the back, on the back wall, as you can see, behind the barley green slimer, absolutely growing. Starts off, once it starts, guys, it just literally takes off. The barley green slimer, talking about him, he's starting to grow now. Seen no growth in him whatsoever for 5 months that I've had him in. Now all of a sudden he's taking off, and I couldn't be more pleased. This purple one with the pink tip, with the green tips. Unsure of the name. I'm hopeless with names, guys. I just look at them and I think, yeah, that's a really nice coral. I'll have that. But I know it's an Acroporia, so. But I don't know exactly what kind. But the growth on that is definitely beginning to grow now. Starting to base out, which is really good. As for the others, this green one is the same, just a massive colony, which I'm gonna have to start fragging. Yeah, gold torch, which is at the back. I've just left to his own devices. You can see he's at the back there. No flow, no opening. He's on his way out. So, but we live and learn in this game, guys. It's one of those things. We win some and we lose some. The bubble coddle, really out. Love the bubble coddle. But I've had this gyro, which is pointing flow down, so it's on reverse. So as you can see, the sand is being shifted, which is over in that spot there, and I'm not thinking he's really liking that, to be truthful, so I might have to change the flow. These zoas, as you can see, more pups on the zoas there. Just at the front, there's 2-3 pups. And then this one around the side, he's got 3 or 4 new pups on that one as well. So really happy with with them. But yeah, just thought I'd do an update on the tank. Like I said, everything's going well. Clownfish have laid eggs all the time. So yeah, couldn't be more pleased with it at the moment. But I'll keep you updated on the Clarisea, and express my thoughts and opinions. But up to now, everything's going great. So yeah, just thought I'd share that. Leave your likes and comments if you like the video. If you need any information, just let me know, and I always reply to everyone. Click like and subscribe, and yeah, I'll speak to you soon. Cheers, guys.